I can't hear you. 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 I can't hear you.
Alrighty, kids. This is Teddy James, accompanied by my brother. I don't know his mother. Johnny Scotch. Welcome.
Oh, it has been a millennium or two.
We are the Red
We've
Scare.
been busy bodies.
Oh, Scotch, you look good.
Do I?
How do you feel?
Do I? Because I'm looking at myself right now, and you and I have different meanings of the word good. But I like yours. I like yours.
Well, I mean, you look like a happy guy. You got baby in the left arm, Wi-Fi in the right, just rocking it, earpiecing it, and you look disheveled. You look tired.
I'm actually not tired. I'm jacked up on my Zion's energy drink.
Yeah, but that's all
lack of baby sleep. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world. There's two things in my life that are awesome. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say three things. Because I got to count the scare in there as number probably 3. I'm not going to give it number 1.
Whoa.
Number one's going to be the little producer guy. And number 2 is going to be the wife who allows me to sleep sometimes. Number 3 is your beautiful face. Those are the only 3 things I need in my life.
Well,
I would say the fans, but you know my stance on that shit.
Who the hell knows where they are, who they are, if they even exist? So I don't give a shit about them either. But yeah, it looks like you got a life going, man. You've done it. This is it. Welcome to it. You're in the mix.
I'm next. I'm on deck.
I'm on deck.
Oh,
so
I do have to talk about one thing because it's been a while since I've seen you. I think you look glorious in your form. You're like a shiny golden god over there. I'm a little concerned about the hairdo, though. I really am. I've seen some images because that's how I stay in contact with you is on the Book of Face, and I've seen some images. I'm just concerned. I miss my hat wearing Teddy. To be honest.
Oh, homeboy.
But
now, I got the collection of hats. You don't have to worry about that.
Now it's almost... Can I say it?
Wait.
It's almost like a over.
First of all, I think you remember the days when I was completely fucking bald. All up here. All this was not there 8 months ago. Okay? So the fact
No, that's not even...
All right. Well, one, you're cutting out.
That's not it. Is when I first met you, you had golden curls. You had golden curls.
Yeah, but that was in my mid-20s, and now I'm in my mid-30s, and that shit fucking ran away with my badass attitude, okay? So...
shit, you left them both at the bar, huh?
I left everything at the bar. My hair, my habit. I mean, it fucked me up for a long time. But I'm back. Look, minoxidil, extra strength, right there. Apply it 2 times a day, and look, I got a full head now.
Maybe it's just the short on the sides and the long on top that's just throwing me off.
That shit looks so fresh. My fucking barberette gave me a sweet little fade. I told myself, like, if I ever had hair again, like, I would get, like, a do. Like a hairdo. And this is a hairdo, okay?
You did.
And I did. It might be a hair don't, but yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Hey, but congratulations on bringing back the family. You know what I mean?
That's all I give a shit about. Whether it looks stupid or not, I don't care. Look, I'll mess it up right now for you. That don't matter to me. That doesn't matter to me.
No, it doesn't. It's all good. It's all good. I was just concerned, it's been a while. I just had to voice it. But I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on with my life. I think it looks good. Congratulations. Don't keep that shit covered underneath a hat. Let it grow. Let it flourish. Let it reach out to the gods above.
Well, I think you notice on Facebook, like, some pictures that my lady posts now, I don't have a hat on.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. I'm like, who's that dude she's with?
Who's that dude?
Who's that dude? The dude I know wears a hat. This dude's got a hair did. But, it's all good. It's all good.
So what else is going on with you?
It's funny. Before the show, and I was saying that you and the producer have the same shirt on, and you said that USA is gay.
Hold on. I didn't say. Wait.
I understand what you said. I know what you were saying.
Well, why don't I repeat it so you can put it into context before you talk shit about it?
What I'm talking about is
USA, G-A-Y, USA, G-A-Y. Anybody who chants USA like that is G-A-Y. Come on now. It's ridiculous.
No, I don't know about that. I'm more focused on context. That's what I want to talk about is context. There's a lot of people take too much shit out of the context. Like when you were growing up, I don't know, you did, but like, and I'm talking to people.
All right. First of all, I can't. You just got cut out. Nobody, not even I. Not only did I not hear it, but nobody else could hear what you're saying right now.
Am I back? Am I back?
No, you sound like shit.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to hold the fucking thing still and stop fucking around.
Are we good now?
No, you sound like shit.
What? I don't know what to tell you, Hoss. I haven't changed anything. I haven't done anything.
Don't gestate. Keep it still. All right, go ahead.
As I was saying before, you cut me off and my phone cut me off. Was that I think a lot of people are taking stuff out of context. Like when I was younger, with my friends, somebody would do something. Oh, fag! You gotta be kidding me.
Fag.
And now, yeah, and it had nothing to do. It was no intention of that dude is a homosexual. It was just more of a word,
Yeah, it's like you're being a fucking idiot, but I don't want to call you a fucking idiot. So the nice thing to do is call you a big old fag.
Right, and it's to say, oh, dude, you're a douche. What a doucher. You're actually the fucking utensil of douching. It has nothing to do with that. But it's just I find it irritating that you can't say anything anymore without somebody getting butthurt because did you just use the word fag? You're insensitive. Are you a homophobe? No, I just use the fag word because it doesn't have any context of being gay. Does that make sense? Like,
well, the problem with that is nowadays that the big old queers, they want to equate the word fag or faggot with the equivalent of calling a black person the N-word, which to me isn't the same. Until I heard the derivative of what a faggot is.
Yeah, it's a cigarette in England, right?
No.
I thought it was a pack of cigarettes in England.
No, apparently
it is.
Well, they call cigs a fag. Hey, mate, you got a fag. Hey, mate, you got
right. You do that here in your neck of the woods. You're not going to get a cigarette.
Yeah, they're like, oh yes, I do. Oh yes, I do, and I appreciate you not calling him that. His name is Fred. His name is Fred. He has a name.
He's a somebody. Damn it.
He is a person. Don't say that. But the derivative of the word, it comes from the Dark Ages. It's actually probably an older term than the N-word.
Don't say the N-word, dude.
I'll say the N-word.
You saying the N-word makes me think the word, and that's just as bad.
All right, Louis C.K., chill out.
Hey, is that not a true fact, though? I mean, that's true.
It's true. And actually, I think I got this factoid that I'm about to tell you from the Louis C.K. show, and I looked it up.
Who I'm going to go ahead and say is the best fucking redhead in the world. I'm going to throw that out there right now.
He's the best redhead in the world. Okay, let's put it out there right now. So they're sitting around playing cards, and I think it was Who Gives a Fuck says the word faggot, and they're playing cards with a gay guy. And he said, you know where that word comes from? It comes from the age in which they were burning people at the stake. They would burn what they thought to be witches, black people, but they would also burn gays. But they wouldn't take the time to actually stake them up and give them the courtesy of having a send-off. They would throw them on the sticks at the bottom of the fire, and those sticks were called the faggot. And that's why you get terms like flaming faggot. So it's really if you think about that, that's really a fucked up term in that context. I would imagine that most fruits don't know what the context is. So we're pretty much safe saying whatever the hell we want, because what are they going to do, right? Like,
Well, I mean, it's not even that. It's all I say what I want anyway. I just so tired of people getting offended at everything now. I mean, you can't say anything. I will go as far as to say that I'm putting ginger with the N-word now.
oh, you better believe that shit. You know what? I have
If
these
you-
arguments
if you
all
were-
the time.
If you are not a ginger and you just go off saying ginger, to me that's the same as throwing the N-word around.
I agree.
Because I actually had this conversation with my wife, and she's all, it's not the same thing. And I'm all, well, it is.
It is.
Because ginger is based on my skin color and my hair color.
It's based on color.
It's based on color. You're right. So why is it because ginger? Oh, it's a polite word, or I don't understand why.
No, it's a term of endearment. I like gingers. No, you say it the way you say ginger is not a term of endearment. First of all, and second of all, you're absolutely right. You're basing something on the color of me. You know, you call some black guy a black guy, and if you say it the wrong way, it's racist. Why isn't it the same thing with redheads? We're not,
because we're nobodies. That's if you look at it, hey, look, we're the minority. That's that fact.
well, there's no doubt about that.
So really, I find it more offensive that you call me a ginger than you use the N-word on somebody. Because you know what? It's getting worse for gingers now as it goes on.
Yeah, because there are
now,
less of us to stick up for ourselves.
Could you imagine Kick a Black Day? Could you imagine that one pulling off? There's a Kick a Ginger Day. Why not? But you try to throw the kick a black person day, and then we're back to fucking square roots.
I thought the Kick a Black Day was every day up until 1964. I think they had that quite a bit.
Right, but I mean now when we're supposed to be more socially, acceptable and whatnot, it's like, it's almost like we're trading. We're not picking on anybody. Oh, you know what? We can pick on the redheads because you can say that because they're white still. They're still white, so that it doesn't matter. But even albinos laugh at redheads, and that's sad. It's like, at least they're not picking on us.
That's the thing, and that's the thing. I feel like every socially awkward sect is able to like point their finger at us and be like, "Oh my God, look at them." I'm not down with that.
I may be a black albino, but at least I'm not a ginger.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? That's not right.
It's not right. It saddens me. It makes me cry sometimes at night. I weep. Me and my son.
Hey, Ghost Rider, you're cutting out.
Dude, I'm not doing.
You're cutting the fuck out.
What do you want me to do, bro?
I want you to not make me sad. I want you to not make me sad right now.
I'm not moving anywhere. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, jeez. This is a real sweet way to do a show.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe we can do a fucking, support the Red Scare, get Scotch a fucking PC fund. We'll put it up on the fucking website, and we'll see. A penny a day. By 2017, we could have a PC, and this shit will be live and ready to go.
Fuck, man. This is
terrible.
Dude. Why don't you get the goddamn thing closer to your face?
It doesn't matter if it's closer to my face. I have the headset in. I'm wired with the Samsung.
Well, then that's it. Whatever's resting on that big, enormous shoulder of yours, get that shit right. Get that shit right, Scotch.
It's right. It hasn't moved.
You're moving. Every time you move, it moves. Here we go.
That's what I'm talking about. So my moving right now is minimal. Minimal.
Okay, just don't move. Don't move your head ever again. Right now. Starting now. Don't move your head ever again. All right. Here we go. Well, speaking of the USA being GAY, I mean, if we're not, I mean, this story has got to be... Okay. This is what we're spending our time with in the U.S. Navy, okay? You ready for this bullshit?
I'm down.
All right. This is by the U.S. Royal Navy, okay? A racing pigeon which got lost at sea to be reunited with her owner, was found 300 miles out of the Atlantic Ocean by the crew of the Royal Navy. I mean, God.